Hey, it's Stormy Fast Cool, but I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, The Crib, man. So, Young Thug dropped that interview with Big Bang, you feel me? We've been able to get Young Thug's perspective on the situation. Go watch that if you haven't. But, there's a couple things that, make me really want to hear from Gunna. I want to hear Gunna's side of the story because, Thug talked about all the things he did for Gunna. And we need to get some verification if Gunna's open to it, because it's just like if Thug did do it, you know what I mean? That's what's up. But if he didn't, you feel me? He got to be labeled a liar. You know what I mean? Because you can't say shit like that and then not be true. So that's why it's really important to hear Gunna's side too. And I want to just hear how Gunna felt, bro. Like how he felt about navigating through that situation. Like overall, you got to understand that Gunna didn't have nothing to do with that shit. You feel me? Like Gunna was just an artist. He just a nigga trying to do the music for real. Young Thug was into the shit with YF and Lucci, due to Lil Woody, which is news to me. I didn't know that. I didn't know Lil Woody was the one who really caused the war. And Young Thug pretty much was like, "Fuck it, nigga, we gonna ride with you. We ain't gonna switch up, nigga. It is what it is." It was one of those situations. Now, the reason it's really important to hear from Gunna because, Thug kind of got it looking like Gunna's a greedy dude or he's a slime ball as well. You know what I mean? Like, he's making it seem like Gunna's his ultimate culprit who just went against the grain. But what happens when the grain ain't good? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to go against the grain, but let's talk about the grain for real. All grain ain't good grain, man. You smell me? Sometimes you got to get away from that shit, man. You know what I mean? Or sometimes you got to make some new grain, bro. You know what I mean? It's a new sheriff in town. You smell me? And, I feel like sometimes, people just feel like it's supposed to stay the same forever and everything's temporary, bro. You know what I mean? And I just feel like Gunna understood that. I feel like Gunna has what it takes to actually be a solo artist. When you look at Young Thug, he's always collaborating with people. You feel me? Like, Young Thug's a monster, don't get me wrong, but a lot of his projects got a lot of features on it as well. We can't, get away from that. Like, a lot of his biggest songs got features on it. I mean, and the songs that didn't is old. You feel me? And, some of those songs that are some of his biggest songs got Gunna on that motherfucker. You feel me? So, I mean, I feel like Gunna was in his cocoon, right? He was a caterpillar, you feel me? When he was fucking with you, right? And then, the whole Rico shit happened, and then that was his cocoon. And now his cocoon has, opened up, and here we have a butterfly, man. He's flying away, man. You feel me? And it's just, people got to understand, man, you feel me? Like, it's time for understanding on transformation, bro. Like, niggas grow through it all. Niggas grow through the pain. You feel me? Some niggas don't want to stay stagnant. And it's clear to see that Gunna, ended up becoming a better artist between Young Thug. Like, at first, I'm like, it's debatable. You know what I mean? Due to Young Thug's track record, I'm like, yeah, man, you feel me? Young Thug's the better artist overall, but Gunna's on some hot shit right now. He got a hot streak right now. But just based on the mentality of what it takes to be successful in this industry, Gunna, he has it by a long shot. You know what I mean? And it's not even just Young Thug that he surpassed. He surpassed a lot of niggas mentally, bro. He surpassed Lil Baby. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, he really surpassed everybody but Future and 21 Savage. Those are the only two I can say he ain't surpassed yet. You feel me? But everyone else he surpassed. You feel me? He surpassed fucking, the Migos. Because he's solo. You know what I mean? And, like, who? There's not that many other people, you feel me, from the A. Or from, that era. Rich Homie passed away. Playboy Cardi's kind of in his own lane. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, you feel me? When it comes to the A, man, Gunna, yeah, bro. If Gunna keeps it up, bro, he's going to end up being that, the guy. Is he better than Lucci? Yeah. Yeah, Gunna right now is better than Lucci. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can say that. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? It's crazy, but it's the truth. You feel me? That it's even at this level. You know what I mean? Like, whatever Gunna ate for breakfast, man, I need some of that. I mean, because he won, bro. He's winning, and this interview for Young Thug was a good look, but you could tell that he still needs some therapy. He still needs some growing up to do, and that's understandable. It's gonna take some time. You feel me? Not everyone, is able to grow up, and I think Thug's one of those niggas. He just don't know how to be by himself, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he grew up with a lot of family. That's what I learned from his interview. All his siblings, he got a lot of kids, and got, you know what I mean? He always want people around him. I'm sorry, y'all, it's early. He always want people around him. Yeah, he always want to do collaborations. He don't know how to be solo, bro. You know what I mean? When he was in jail, he's always on the phone. That's what it comes down to. Like, do you have the ability to understand what, being isolated is? You know what I mean? Some people can't do it, can't appreciate that opportunity to be isolated. Some people are able to, really understand the beauty of it. They're able to find the peacefulness. They're able to find the opportunity within it. And Young Thug, he's just not one of them guys, and that's why he's gonna lose, bro. Because he can't be a solo. He can't be a solo act. He needs to be in the mix with people. But it's like niggas is getting older, bro. You know what I mean? Like, niggas need more money. Niggas need more. More opportunities for themselves, bro. You know what I mean? And I think, that time has passed, and it just reminds me of how the hoods be, man. It's the same story in the hoods, too. You know what I mean? Like, niggas be tight. At some point, niggas is all rocking. You know what I mean? And a shift just comes. And it's like one situation just, ignites, a big explosion. And it's just never the same. You feel me? Like, it could be someone in the hood snitched, or someone in the hood backdoor someone else. I mean, someone in the hood stepped on someone. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Someone in the hood stole. This little group's beefing with this little group. Like, these niggas started claiming Bloods. These niggas started claiming GD. These niggas started claiming Crip. These niggas started claiming King. You feel me? It just always something comes in between a group of people. And, unfortunately, look at the Migos, man. It's bound to happen, bro. You know what I mean? It's just life. That's just how that shit works. Especially as men, bro. Like, women are the ones who get to chill for a long time. And girl this, girl that. And then that shit be happening with them. Them bitches be getting fed up with each other. They stop talking. You know what I mean? And it be over little shit. You smell me? Niggas that talk on the phone and stuff. I done seen it. You know what I mean? Even as a kid, I done seen, you feel me, my parents do it with their friends. Like, vice versa with their siblings. Like, it happens, bro. You know what I mean? But one thing I will say is this, you just got to understand that's life, bro, when you grow. It's part of the game, bro. Everyone starts to, focus on what they got going on. And it hurts because you remember the feeling, man. But it'll just never be the same, bro. You know what I mean? Those times is those times. And you just got to look back on them and enjoy them for what they were. Because, Thug, you was enjoying the moment, bro. I mean, you was experiencing the moment, but you didn't get to enjoy the moment. Let me, rephrase that. So what I'm saying is, like, shit, like, it's the difference between playing in a basketball game and then watching the basketball game. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's two different points of view. And right now, you just need to be able to, watch the basketball game, just look back, bro, and enjoy it. And you can try to mimic it, emulate it, whatever you want, but it'll never be the same. Lil Key's gone. You know what I mean? He's out of here. So it's just like, you try with Lil Got It, go ahead. But, it just it's not the same, bro. You know what I mean? That was a special moment in y'all life, and it'll never be the same. The best thing you could do right now is focus on yourself, bro. You know what I mean? And that's my advice to Young Thug. I doubt he'll hear this, but you never know. Niggas be in these YouTube streets for real, man. And if you do hear this, bro, you just got to understand, bro, now's the time to actually prioritize yourself and get greedy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, whether that's getting in the gym, whether that's picking up books, whether that's learning new skills. Like, bro, you don't have to do the music. It's just like the music is something that you're good at. But the fact that the reality is you have the capability to be good at whatever you put your mind to based on your success in music. So it's just like you already got into the fashion world. You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep doing different things. You know what I mean? Like, music's always going to be there, but if you're in a mindset to where you feel like you can't create, or you know it's just not it don't feel right, then it don't feel right, bro. Just try other things. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Look at 50 Cent, nigga. You feel me, nigga? The acting, rapping. You know what I mean? Executive producing TV shows. Look at Ice Cube. You know what I mean? Like rapping, acting, making movies, and you got a basketball league. Like this shit for real, bro. You could do a lot of different things. You already got into the game, bro. You got the notoriety. You smell me? You could throw events. You know what I mean? Like you gotta really get in your bag, bro. But I know you like to dress like a woman too, so you can say you're Birkin. You feel me? Like don't just be, you know, that one act, bro. And I hate when people say, "Oh, but you're a rapper. You can't do this. You can't." Bro, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? And I'm going to leave it at that because we are at the 10-minute mark. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, I'll be uploading more. I ran into a little phone situation, so y'all got to bear with me and shit. But the content going to keep coming and shit. Y'all know me. But it's going to be like a little more slow than usual because I got to get a new phone and I got to do all type of shit. Fucking my phone got wet in the rain. Stupid shit, man. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. The Crib!